is Catalina Torres Serrano. I was one of the two students that went to Pitti Uomo. So I went to Italy this year with the co-op project for the Pitti Uomo project that they do every year. And I want to tell you a little bit about my experience. So, well, to begin with, I'm 22 years old. I just graduated from Parsons School of Design in May. So I was based in New York for about 4 years. I personally do menswear. I do a lot of menswear design in my work. So applying for the Pitti Uomo project seemed very natural to me. The Pitti Uomo is the largest menswear trade show that happens in the world every year. It happens twice a year, but the summer one is the one where everything really happens. It happens in Florence in Italy, but the program that the co-op offers, it's you go to Florence for a few days and you can also go to Milan as well. So there's definitely a lot packed into the week of the trip. In terms of the experience, the flight was lovely. I flew over with Gary, who's the founder of the co-op project. We flew over from JFK to we got into Milan and then we went to Florence. Flight was smooth, no complaints. In general, the organization of the trip was really wonderful because Gary took care of most of it. And so, yes, that part of winning the competition and being selected for the project is that the flights, the hotels, many of the events are included. You don't have to pay for it. The meals as well are included in the price. So that was wonderful, of course. The hotel was lovely as well. It was the Cosmopolitan Hotel, I believe, in Florence. And we also had another hotel in Milan, so it was close to the center. Very safe. I felt very safe and secure the entire time on the trip. I never had a moment where I felt uncomfortable or insecure about what was happening. I felt very ready to kind of give my best to the experience overall. Pitti is a trade show where many designers, brands, even wholesalers promote and sell their brands, their products. So you really get to meet a lot of really important people in the menswear industry. So in terms of that kind of experience, it was really lovely. We had a lot of freedom on the trip to really do what we wanted to do. So we wanted to spend a lot of time at Pitti, networking, connecting me and the other girl who went, Clara. So we were able to do that. We were able to go to some of the after parties as well, the events, the social events that would happen after the day at Pitti. So that was also lovely that we were able to go there. And in Milan, it was also more of like what do you want to see, what do you want to do. A lot of showrooms happen in Milan, contingent to the Pitti that happens in Florence. So there were a lot of events in Milan that we were able to go to as well. What was my favorite part? My favorite part of the whole trip, yes, most likely the No Chaser event, the No Chaser magazine, which partners with the co-op project. They invite us to a very exclusive private event that happens in Tuscany. It's maybe an hour or two drive from Florence, and it's really, really incredible. It's really, really beautiful. The selection of people is very nice because they all know each other and they have a lot to say. It's a lot of beautiful, interesting people to meet. So the event was very nice. It was hosted in a beautiful place. We were able to eat really wonderful food, and like I said, it gives you more of an intimate setting to really connect and network with these people. So that was wonderful. The program impacted me, well, because this is something that I'm very passionate about, something that I want to pursue and really dedicate my life to. I want to pursue menswear. I want to become a designer, especially I think for women in menswear. It's important to have that face-to-face connection with people, these people who are you will work with in the future. really try and make that in-person connection. It's incredibly valuable, especially in a time where everything is virtual and people feel very disconnected from each other, feel very disconnected from the work. It's important to be able to have the opportunity to go in person, really present yourself, advocate for yourself and for your work and your designs. So that was wonderful, especially because I am graduating. So I graduated last month. So these industry connections are more important to me than ever, because I am transitioning from being a student to entering the industry as someone who wishes to work and be employed and actually make these professional connections in the industry. So the program was incredible for me, and it kind of fell at the right place at the right time for me, because I was looking for work, I was looking to be employed, and I was able to make a lot of connections at a lot of different places that were interesting for me and that I could, see myself at. And it's important not only for them to see you in person, but for you to see them in person as well. So that was really wonderful for me. Also seeing that side, if the industry, no matter where you are, what school you go to in the US, it is always, it's so different in Europe, it's so different seeing people in person, interacting with these kinds of people in person who are very different to the people that you grew up with, the people that you surround yourself with, and the people that you work with. Many fashion students tend to do internships, tend to be employed and get a foot in the industry, but nothing in America compares to how they work and how they operate in Europe. So being able to see them and enter their world and see that, it opens the door to eventually working in Europe. If that's something that you're interested in, you should definitely consider applying for this program and going on the program, because it does allow you to kind of, there's nothing like crossing the pond, So I guess my last thing is just to say to trust Gary. He's a really, really wonderful, selfless man who's very passionate about the project, very passionate about the work, very passionate about the students. He does have your best interests at heart. He does just want to make sure that we can show the work and show ourselves and show how we are as best as possible. So I would say I would recommend the program 100% to students, especially menswear students. I think it's important to meet these people and really enter the industry and see everything firsthand and kind of how it works, especially in a European market. And yes, I loved being able to go, and very grateful that I was selected. So thank you very much, Gary, and good luck to next year's applicants.